Today is March 10th, 2025. My name is Rob Carter of Kalamazoo Right to Life. This is Pro-Life Week. Well, two news items today as well as an announcement at the end. But last week, the state of Wyoming, or actually say just the Wyoming legislature, overrode a gubernatorial veto of a pro-life bill. The bill stipulated that if a woman is going to have a chemical abortion, that she has to have an ultrasound 48 hours before she receives her first abortion pill. And the name of the bill is called, appropriately, Chemical Abortions Ultrasound Requirement. Okay. The override votes were pretty conclusive, 22-9 in the state Senate and 46-16 in the state House. So clear majorities voting pro-life to override this veto by the governor. Said Students for Life President Kristen Hawkins, quote, "The abortion lobby hates ultrasounds because when women see the truth and hear their baby's heartbeats, they are more likely to choose life." And that really is true. You think about what a mother can see, what the doctors can see, what the sonographer can see in an ultrasound. Unmistakably, there's a living being inside that woman's womb, a living soul, a human life. And if a woman, remember, we've been told, and we know from fact that Planned Parenthood and their ilk, when they talk to a woman about an abortion, about terminating a pregnancy, they don't refer to the baby in the womb as a person or as a human. It's just a pregnancy matter. It's a product of conception. It's a clump of cells. It's a non-entity. But an ultrasound disproves that completely, because you see, well, obviously farther along on a pregnancy you'll see it, but as the baby develops, but you see a head and a torso and arms and legs. You see the human shape of a human baby. And when women see that ultrasound, they are more inclined to choose life. So that's exciting news. The invention of the ultrasound has been a godsend to the pro-life movement. Tells the truth. Okay. Second item. The American Center for Law and Justice. Now, if you're familiar with Jay Sekulow, conservative attorney, this is his organization. The American Center for Law and Justice is launching an ad campaign, and it's called Choice Begins Here, promoting pregnancy resource centers in Massachusetts after the state published a series of ads targeting these pro-life centers. The Nashville Publicity Group wrote in a press release published by Christian Newswire that the state began a taxpayer-funded advertisement campaign in late 2024 against pregnancy resource centers, depicting these life-saving centers as deceptive and dangerous. So we all know how liberal Massachusetts is, but their legislature passed a bill allowing or allocating taxpayer money to underwrite this ad campaign to go after and attack pregnancy care centers and labeling them as, what do they call, deceptive and dangerous. Okay, here's a quote. "Since the Massachusetts campaign was launched more than 6 months ago, the state has not received a single complaint about pregnancy care centers that would back up those claims that they were deceptive and dangerous. The ACLJ's campaign will use outdoor streaming and digital advertising to reach out to pregnant women and to let them know that abortion is not their only option. And it kind of dovetails to Right to Life in Michigan's new message that even though we lost our Prop 3 and all these pro-life laws are now gone and abortion is enshrined in our state constitution, still, we need to get that message out that women can choose life. It's the other choice. Life, the other choice. Okay, last item, and this is primarily for my friends in the Kalamazoo area. I'm announcing that if you are in town Saturday afternoon, this Saturday, March 15th, we would love to have you join us and listen to high school students competing in the Kalamazoo Right to Life Oratory Contest. These students prepare 7-minute speeches on life issues, abortion, euthanasia, infanticide, things like that. And I tell you, I've been attending these for many years. And if you want to hear some passionate, articulate, compelling speeches, then you need to be at this contest this Saturday. It's going to be held at Christian Assembly of God, 7835 Lovers Lane. So the church is about 75 yards at the most north of East Center Street on Lovers Lane. And everybody and anybody is welcome. It's free. It's just a great opportunity to hear high school kids talk about pro-life issues. And I'll be honest with you and tell you up front, last year, our winner from last year's contest was able to compete in the state contest with Right to Life in Michigan affiliates from all over the state. So there were like 25, 30 other students from around the state. And this student in Kalamazoo, he took first place in the state. So that was exciting news last year. But come, like I said, if you are in town, if you have a free afternoon, 2 p.m. probably would run, I would say at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the most. 2 p.m., Christian Assembly of God, 7835 Lovers Lane in Portage. And come hear high school students talk passionately about pro-life issues. With that, I'll let you go, and I'll see you next time.